There always seems to be something going on the boulevard. Normally, things are being filmed, movie production crews, but not in this case. Plenty of police presence and caution tape. Something happened down there. Something that's not good. Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's a day that I'm going to do something that I originally had not planned on doing, because the thing I had planned on doing today, I decided not to do because I woke up feeling a little bit under the weather. I am not ill, I am not sick, I am not feeling bad. But over the last 24 hours or so, since I did that hike up to the Hollywood sign and did not have enough hydration and nourishment, I have been feeling quite unlike myself. And what I had planned today, which I will probably do tomorrow-ish, did not seem like a good... My stomach has been having this weird churning... This might be too much information. Been feeling a little bit bizarre. And I don't know if trekking to this other spot that I'm planning on doing, that I was going to do today, was such a good idea. So I have put that on the back burner, and I'm just going to take it easy. Hope you don't mind, but today I'm going to take it easy. It's the Daily Woo. I passed this sign multiple times, but never stopped in. It's always been on my radar, and today's the day I'm going to check out the Supply Sergeant. And is this their mascot, or just a, I don't know who that is. In the window, disregard the Rascal Flatts star in the reflection, but in the window there is a guy's face inside an old school diving helmet. That's pretty cool. And some Arsenal bullets along the ledge here. Ooh. The Uzi 9mm. And if you're in the market for a grenade, this is a good size one. That is larger than most. That one is. And they sell pepper spray, which is probably a popular commodity for people who live around here. Now, do I go in? Do I stay out? All the lights are lit up. Red, yellow, and green. So do I go in? Do I stay out? You know what? I'm going in. They weren't real keen on filming in there, which I totally understand based on the kind of merchandise they have. They don't need a bunch of looky-loos wandering around at the surplus store taking pictures and not buying anything. But I did buy something. Check out this sweet backpack. Or is it book bag? I always call it a book bag, but it's really a backpack. You can store accessories. You know what a backpack is. But this one, this particular version, reminds me of my 1990 ska days. When I liked ska, a lot of people had the checkerboard like this. They probably still do. A lot of ska kids probably still wear the checkerboard. Spider-Man. Whoa, he startled that woman. He just wants some hugs. He just wants some loving. Just give him some loving and a couple dollars. He to be honest with you, he wants your dollar. He wants your dollar bills more than he wants the hug. But don't be fooled. Do not be fooled by his nestling. He just wants to. He just wants that wallet. For those excited about me getting back in the RV and traveling, you will be happy to know that this morning, while I was back at the homestead doing some stuff, doing some things around the house that I booked. By the way, I have not given that gentleman a name yet. He might remain nameless, or maybe he doesn't want his name. Oh my goodness. Look at all this cast of characters crossing the streets. I have booked a flight to go get Large Marge. It's official. It's happening prior to my birthday. I talked about it the other day, but now it's officially confirmed. I have a confirmation number and an airline that's going to fly me to get my RV. And I know you're not allowed to take weapons on a plane, but what if they're made out of balloons like this gentleman is selling? You couldn't really protect yourself with a balloon weapon, but it might ward off would-be criminals. All right, you talked me into it. There you go. Nice to meet you. Oh. Stay golden. Stay golden, my friend. I have an interesting story about that guy. I was at Home Depot a couple weeks ago, and in front of me in line there he stood, but he didn't have his jacket on and he had normal clothes, but you could tell he was half spray painted in gold and he was buying new cans of paint. And when I went outside, he was standing on the corner, spraying himself down, getting into character, and he asked, "Hey, can you help me spray my body?" So I did. I grabbed the spray paint cans and helped him put his suit on. It's a very unusual profession to say the least, but I give him a lot of credit for being covered in gold paint 24/7, probably 365 days a year at some point. When he gets behind the ears and in the nooks and crannies, they don't come out.
Ice cold, ice cold.
You talk me into it. What's the slogan? What's the slogan?
$1 for the ice cold water.
I like that.
$1 for the ice cold water.
Take my money.
Ice cold, ice cold, ice cold.
Oh, no, ice is...
Woo! $1 for ice cold water.
Nice. I like that.
Man, have a great one, brother.
You too, buddy. Have you ever seen a restaurant or a diner with live plants protruding out of the roof near the awning? Well, this place has them. And you see these little placards on the sidewalk a lot out here. Private property, permission to pass, revocable at any time. So if you were on this side of that line and they didn't want you here, if they didn't want you in this area, they could tell you to leave and you'd have to leave according to that sign. But it's located exactly in the middle of the sidewalk. So technically, that's a gray area. I have to wonder when I park my RV out here, is this what's gonna happen to it? Is it gonna be adorned with graffiti? Possibly. That looks pretty cool though. I wonder if they did that personally or if just a random passerby drew all that. I'm looking at the side of this restaurant called the Chinatown Express, which doesn't look like it's open for business anymore. But I'm noticing that it states millions satisfied, very similar to McDonald's, and they used to put millions and millions served and then billions and billions. Have 1 million people been through that drive-thru? I'm also intrigued by the photograph that's blown up on the side of this building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably like 20 stories tall, and it states at the bottom, shot on an iPhone. Does that mean they took a photo from an iPhone and blew it up to that size and it never pixelated itself? So does that mean the resolution on an iPhone is that good and you can blow it up to 20 stories tall? If that's the case, it's pretty spectacular, but there's a part of me that's hesitant to believe that fully. It just struck me as I'm walking across the street here. There were times I could walk through downtown St. Cloud and never see a car or never see a person. That is simply not the case here. And for future reference, there's a shuttle bus that goes from Los Angeles International Airport to the corner of Hollywood and Vine. It's called the Flyaway Bus. Sky is looking pretty cool right now. Faint cloud formations up there. The sun is slowly starting to go down. It's not, darkness has not fallen yet, but it's getting there. It's getting there. I've always had an issue. If I wear shoes that are too big for me, like this, if I were to wear shoes that size, if my feet are not that size and you're wearing a shoe that's much bigger, I would get blisters. I know we always play that game if a phone is working or not. This one's just been completely demolished and knocked over. It's just completely uprooted. And this one, yep, not there. Whamp, 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 whamp. This is the first time I've noticed that Mr. Rogers has a star. I never realized that he was honored here in Hollywood. That's so cool. And funny, I should run into you here. I was talking to my friend the other day about you, and he said, if I was to see your star randomly, just to show it in a vlog, just subtly show it in a vlog. And that's what I'm doing right now. I still think of all the murals I've seen along Hollywood Boulevard, this one's my favorite. There's a plethora of characters in here, some of which I've shown. Oh, Clint Eastwood. I never noticed him up there before. But there's Eastwood right there, next to Chris Reeves. Just a Robert Redford. Never noticed you before. Every time I walk past it, I see a new friendly face. Richard Pryor? Oh yeah. Richard Pryor right there. Yeah, this was probably my favorite. It's hard to choose because there's so many. But when all is said and done, I like this one a lot. Oh man. I miss my Hank Williams hat. The one I lost a few months ago. I left it in the back of an Uber. I like that hat. Grabbed a very late dinner at Trader Joe's in the form of some of my favorite tuna salad wraps. These things are delicious. And one of my new favorite things, curried cauliflower salad. And what a coincidence, well, on purpose, that I have this checkerboarded bag that I can carry my food in as long as the zipper's on here somewhere. Where's the zipper? There we go. Have to be the bearer of bad news. Our friend Argyle, the lovable pig with the slightly distorted face. The rest of his body was, his face was, you know, something had happened to his face. Over time, he has started to become a little decrepit, but he was still a happy guy. He has left us and has moved on. They have removed Argyle, I don't know who they is, but they have removed Argyle the pig. Erased from existence. Vlog? Or should I say, one last time, hog over.